All right, so day 1, day 2, and now day 3 of solving two-step equations. And you'll notice, if you look carefully, all of these have something in common. They all have division signs, but they're all just a little bit different, okay? Well, two are the same as each other. We haven't talked really about division. We talked about it on the review last Wednesday, but the one-step problem. So now we have the two-step problems with some division in them. The basic ones are the same way. So here I have just the division of the variable by itself. So I continue and solve this problem like I solve any other problem because only the x is over the 4. So now I go plus 5. 3 plus 5 is 8. Bring down the other parts. So what's the opposite of division? Multiply by 4 on both sides. Times 4 divided by 4 gives me just plain x. 32. Done. Number 2, however, is different. Notice that the entire top has an x minus 5 in it, not just a plain x. It's very important for you to recognize these types of problems because we solve them in a different way. When I look at this problem here, I have the whole thing divided by 4. So my first step has to be getting rid of the division. And I get rid of that division with multiplication. Multiply by 4 on both sides. That clears out my division, and now the top is what's left over. Couple of questions here. Why don't I multiply by 5? Well, the multiplication and division steps are opposites of each other. So 4 divided by 4 is 1. 1 times 5 is just 5. That's actually what's happening here. We don't like to say cancel, but what's happening is 4 divided by 4 is 1. And then 1 times 5 is 5. So we are multiplying. We're just multiplying it by 1. We don't want to multiply this and then divide. Why would I multiply and then divide by the same number? It's going to be right back where I started, right? So take care of this so I don't have to worry about that multiplication step. Now we finish it like normal. Plus 5 on both sides of the equation. And I have x equals 17. Two very different answers. So here we go. What am I going to do first? Add 2. So the only thing left over here, the x minus 7, the whole thing comes down. Negative 4 plus 2 is negative 2. Opposite of division. Negative 14. What am I going to do first here? Yes, multiply by 7 first. Multiply by 7 times 7, or times 7 divided by 7, opposites goes away. Don't do the multiplication. Leaves me with x minus 2 equals negative 28. Calculator's going to come in quite handy here, as these numbers could get kind of big. And we finish up as normal. Take your time, pay close attention. Is the whole thing divided by the number? Or is it just the variable divided by the number? If the whole thing is divided, you multiply first. If just the variable is divided, you're going to add or subtract first. So you have to pay close attention on these and tell you what you do first. All right, good luck.